As someone who is always looking for the next new flavor to discover, I'm so excited to give you the opportunity to try something new and delicious. This summer, while visiting family, I got to try some pretzels from Jen's Backstube, and let me tell you, they were incredible. The fresh out of the oven smells, the pillowy soft interior, and the satisfying chew were all so comforting and delicious. Now, picture yourself indulging in a freshly baked pretzel made with the same care and tradition as those of Jen's native country, Germany. I am here to tell you, Jen provides authentic pretzels that exceed the taste and quality of those commonly found in malls or in the freezer aisle at the local grocery stores. And they can be yours. Jen will ship them directly to you. They come in a wide variety of styles, from sticks to bites, salty to sweet, and even gluten-free options are available. Just head to jensbackstube.com. That's JENNSBACKSTUBE. There you can learn a little bit more about Jen's story and click on shipping to see what delicious treats can be delivered to you. And now, on with the show. Happiness is something that I think about a lot, and it's something that I'm going to address quite often on this podcast. It also happens to be the topic of two of my favorite podcasts to listen to, The Happiness Lab and 10% Happier. As you might imagine, I get a lot of inspiration from them when I write scripts for my own podcast. They aren't paying me to say this, I just wanted to acknowledge both of those shows before I give you my take on the topic. This is Lessons We Forgot, and this episode is called Happiness is Not a Destination. I think it's fair to say that we all want to be happy. Hopefully, we all have some things in our lives that bring us joy. Whether those things are hobbies, relationships, or something else, it may seem like they are never enough to make us truly happy. It may even feel like we can't quite achieve a lasting happiness, or worse, happiness becomes something that constantly eludes us. It becomes lost in our day-to-day life. It slides further down our list of things to do each day, and for some, it's something we decide we'll put off until it will be more convenient for everyone else around us. It has become a destination on the horizon that we'll get to eventually. If you're like me, you have some sort of checklist of things you need to accomplish, maybe daily or weekly. It might be on your phone, you might have it marked on a calendar on the wall, or, like me, you might have it scribbled on a sticky note on your desk. And it's filled with assignments to grade, meetings to attend, emails to write or respond to, and a myriad of other things that need to be done. And it seems like every time we cross one thing off the list, something else pops up to replace it, maybe even several things. We continue this cycle again and again until we get to the end of the school year, or we finally make it to a break. Then we feel like we can finally take some time for ourselves. Except other things pop up that we need to do at home, or something needs to be fixed or replaced, or you're called into action to put out some fire somewhere. And where does happiness fit into all that? Did you find time to fit it into your busy schedule? Did you have happiness on your list of things to do? And did you get to check it off? Well, maybe you'll get to it next break, or in the summer. Then you'll have time to fit it in somewhere. When we think about happiness that way, it seems like we aren't hitting the mark, and it may even feel like we're failing. However, that understanding of happiness is actually setting us up for disappointment because it gets the fundamental nature of happiness wrong. Happiness is not a destination. It is not something we can achieve permanently, and it is not something you have to wait for. Happiness is more like a direction. It is the way we should be headed. It is the compass that we should follow, and it is the light that shows us the path. Instead of trying to be happy or hoping to get there someday, try being a little happier every day. Instead of feeling like you failed when you have a bad day, know that you'll get a chance to try again tomorrow. It is unreasonable to expect to be happy all of the time. It is much more practical to find little ways to be happier from time to time. If your goal is happier instead of happiness, if you take each day on its own terms, and if you appreciate the little things that bring you joy, you can be sure you're heading in the right direction. Thank you for listening to this episode of Lessons We Forgot. I'm the host, Chris Winkle. You can contact me at lessonsweforgot@gmail.com. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider sharing it with a friend. If you want to hear more Lessons We Forgot, we post new episodes on Sunday nights. I would be very grateful if you liked and subscribed to the show. That way, new episodes will show up automatically in your feed. And if you really want to support the podcast, give me a rating and a review and tell everyone what you enjoy most about it. If you really hate ads just like me, I do have a Patreon site, patreon.com/lessonsweforgot. For only $1 a month, you can get the show without ads. I'm offering a free trial right now, so you can go check it out and see if it's something you'd be interested in. Thanks again for your support.